Did you know that less than 5% of your muscle-building results come from supplements? That's right. What truly matters is what you eat, how you train, and how well you recover. But, when chosen wisely, a few supplements can absolutely supercharge your progress. The biggest issue is that most people start the wrong way. They buy everything they see online, with no idea what actually works. And when results don't show up, they blame the supplement, when in reality, the mistake was in the choice itself. I've been there too. But after years of studying, testing, and adjusting my routine, I found the 5 supplements that truly make a difference. They're simple, affordable, and backed by real science, not flashy marketing. Today, I'm going to share them with you. And if you stick around until the end, I'll tell you how to access an exclusive guide we created just for you, so you can apply this knowledge easily and see results faster, without wasting time or money. Before we get to the good stuff, let's clear out the junk. Mass gainers? Mostly sugar and fillers. Make your own shakes with real food. Testosterone boosters? Overhyped, barely effective. Focus on sleep, lifting, and nutrition. BC delays? Redundant if you're eating enough protein. L-glutamine, L-carnitine, L-arginine, weak evidence for muscle growth, save your cash. Most of these are just marketing, not muscle. The real foundation is always training and nutrition. Once that's solid, the right supplements can give you an edge. Now let's talk about what actually works, starting with HMB. First up, let's talk about HMB, short for beta-hydroxy-beta-methylbutyrate. You might have seen this supplement on the shelves at your local nutrition store, or maybe you've heard athletes mention it in the gym. But what exactly is HMB, and why do some people call it the muscle protector? HMB is actually a metabolite of the amino acid leucine, which is one of the key building blocks your body uses to create and repair muscle tissue. When you consume protein, especially high-quality sources like chicken, eggs, or whey, your body breaks down leucine, and a small portion of it is converted into HMB. This process happens naturally, but the amount of HMB your body produces on its own is quite small. Think of HMB as plugging the leak in your muscle-building bucket. Imagine you're working hard to fill that bucket with muscle, but there's a hole at the bottom, muscle breakdown. HMB acts like a patch, helping to slow down the rate at which your body loses muscle, especially during times when you're at risk of breaking it down faster than you can build it up. This is particularly useful during fasted training sessions, when you haven't eaten in a while, or when you're in a calorie deficit trying to lose fat, but want to keep your hard-earned muscle. But what does the science say? Research on HMB is mixed, and its effectiveness really depends on your situation. Studies show that HMB is most beneficial for people who are new to resistance training, those who train in a fasted state, or individuals experiencing high levels of physical stress, like athletes during intense competition, or people recovering from injury. For these groups, HMB can help reduce muscle protein breakdown, speed up recovery, and even support strength gains. However, if you're an experienced lifter who's consistently eating enough protein and calories, the benefits of HMB are much less pronounced. If you're interested in trying HMB, the recommended dose is typically 3 to 4 grams per day. It's best to split this amount into smaller doses throughout the day, with one dose taken before your workout, especially if you're training on an empty stomach. This approach helps maintain steady levels of HMB in your bloodstream, maximizing its protective effects on your muscles. In terms of safety, HMB is well tolerated and has been studied extensively. Most people experience no side effects, and it's generally recognized as safe when used as directed. However, it's important to remember that HMB isn't a magic bullet. Its benefits are highly context-specific, meaning it works best for certain people in certain situations. If you're unsure whether HMB is right for you, it's always a good idea to consult with a qualified nutritionist or fitness professional. For those who are already experienced in the gym, consistently eating enough protein, and rarely training in a fasted state, you might not notice much of a difference with HMB. In fact, many seasoned athletes find that focusing on a solid diet and training plan gives them all the muscle protection they need, without the need for extra supplements. On the other hand, if you're someone who prefers to train early in the morning before breakfast, or you're just starting out with weightlifting, HMB can be a valuable tool to help preserve your muscle mass. It's also helpful for people going through periods of intense dieting, or those who are recovering from injury and can't train as hard as usual. So, while HMB isn't essential for everyone, it can be a smart addition for specific situations, especially if you want to minimize muscle loss during tough training or dieting phases. Now let's move on to the king of muscle-building supplements, creatine. When it comes to sports supplements, there's one that stands head and shoulders above the rest: creatine. It's not just popular hype or clever marketing. Creatine has earned its reputation as the gold standard through decades of rigorous scientific research. No other supplement has been studied as extensively or shown to be as consistently effective for boosting strength, power, and muscle growth. Whether you're a seasoned athlete, a weekend warrior, or just starting your fitness journey, creatine is the one supplement that almost everyone can benefit from. It's the undisputed king of performance enhancers, trusted by professionals, and recommended by experts worldwide. The secret to creatine's power lies in its ability to supercharge your body's energy currency, adenosine triphosphate or ATP. Every explosive movement, every heavy lift, every sprint you perform relies on ATP for fuel. Creatine helps your muscles regenerate ATP faster so you can push harder, lift heavier, and recover quicker between sets. This means more reps, more weight, and ultimately more progress in the gym. It's like giving your muscles a turbo boost, allowing you to break through plateaus and reach new levels of performance. But creatine's benefits don't stop at energy. It also acts as a powerful cell volumizer, drawing water into your muscle cells. This not only makes your muscles look fuller and more pumped, but it may also create an environment that signals your body to build more muscle. The increased cell hydration can support protein synthesis and muscle recovery, helping you grow bigger and stronger over time. For many, the visual difference is noticeable within just a week or two of consistent use. With so many creatine products on the market, it's easy to get overwhelmed by flashy labels and fancy claims. But the truth is simple. Stick with creatine monohydrate. It's the most researched, most proven, and most affordable form available. Other types might promise faster absorption or fewer side effects, but none have matched the reliability and results of plain monohydrate. For most people, a daily dose of 5 grams is all you need to see significant benefits. No need to overcomplicate it. Some people choose to start with a loading phase, taking 20 grams a day for a week to saturate their muscles faster. While this can help you experience the effects a bit sooner, it's not necessary for everyone. You'll reach full muscle saturation with a consistent 5-gram daily dose in just a few weeks. The loading phase is optional, and skipping it won't reduce the long-term benefits. Consistency is key with creatine. There's no need to cycle on and off, as some myths suggest. Just take it every day, at whatever time fits your routine, morning, night, before or after your workout. The important thing is to make it a daily habit, so your muscles stay saturated and you keep reaping the benefits. It's true that not everyone responds to creatine in the same way. A small percentage of people, so-called non-responders, may not notice dramatic changes. For most though, creatine is a genuine game changer, leading to faster strength gains, better endurance, and improved recovery. Some users experience minor bloating or water retention, but these effects are usually temporary and mild. If you're concerned about bloating or stomach discomfort, try skipping the loading phase or opt for micronized creatine, which dissolves more easily and is gentler on the stomach. Mixing your creatine with plenty of water can also help minimize any digestive issues. If you're only going to take one supplement to support your training, make it creatine monohydrate. It's the foundation of any effective supplement stack, and its benefits extend to nearly every type of athlete, from powerlifters to runners to everyday gym goers. Best of all, creatine is safe, affordable, and delivers real, measurable results. Backed by hundreds of studies and decades of use, it's a supplement you can trust. If you want to maximize your strength, muscle growth, and performance, creatine monohydrate is the undisputed king, except no substitutes. Next, pre-workout supplements. Your ticket to more energy, focus, and intensity in the gym. The best pre-workouts combine caffeine, energy, beta-alanine, endurance, and citrulline malate, pump. Caffeine sharpens focus, beta-alanine fights fatigue, and citrulline malate boosts blood flow. Don't use pre-workout every day, save it for your toughest sessions to avoid building a tolerance. Check labels for proper dosages, at least 3.2 g beta-alanine, 6 to 8 g citrulline malate, and a sensible caffeine amount. Avoid proprietary blends. Know what you're taking. Start with half a scoop if you're caffeine sensitive. Use pre-workout strategically, not as a crutch. It's a powerful tool. Use it wisely to break plateaus and maximize your hardest workouts. Last up, protein powder. For many people on a fitness journey, protein powder is almost like a secret weapon. It's not just for bodybuilders or elite athletes, it's for anyone who wants to make sure they're getting enough high-quality protein to support their goals. Whether you're trying to build muscle, lose fat, or simply maintain a healthy lifestyle, protein powder can be a game-changer in your daily routine. It's not magic, just a convenient way to hit your daily protein target for muscle growth. Think of it as a tool, one that helps you bridge the gap between what you eat and what your body needs. Sometimes, life gets busy, and preparing high-protein meals isn't always possible. That's where protein powder steps in, making it easier to stay on track without stress. Aim for 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight daily. This range is widely recommended for those looking to build or maintain muscle, and it's backed by research. Tracking your intake, whether through an app or a simple journal, can help you stay consistent and see real progress over time. For people with hectic schedules, protein powder is a lifesaver. It's portable, quick to prepare, and doesn't require refrigeration, making it perfect for those who are always on the move or don't have time to cook. Protein shakes make it easier and cheaper to reach your goal, especially post-workout or after fasted training. After exercise, your muscles are primed to absorb nutrients, and a protein shake delivers what they need, fast. Plus, compared to buying extra servings of meat or fish, protein powder can be a more budget-friendly option. Whey protein is fast-absorbing and complete, great for recovery. It contains all the essential amino acids your body can't make on its own, which are crucial for repairing and building muscle tissue after tough workouts. Whey isolate is best if you're lactose intolerant. It's filtered to remove most of the lactose and fat, making it easier on the stomach for those who are sensitive. It's also slightly higher in protein per serving compared to whey concentrate. Casein is slow digesting, perfect before bed. It provides a steady release of amino acids throughout the night, helping your muscles recover and grow while you sleep. This makes it a favorite for people who want to maximize overnight recovery. Plant-based blends are now just as effective for muscle building. Thanks to advances in nutrition science, vegan protein powders made from peas, rice, hemp, and other sources can deliver a complete amino acid profile, making them a solid choice for anyone, not just those following a plant-based diet. Protein powder isn't a miracle, it's nutritional insurance. It won't replace a balanced diet, but it can help fill in the gaps when your meals fall short. Think of it as a backup plan, not the main event. Use it to fill gaps when whole foods fall short. If you're running low on groceries or just don't have time to cook, a scoop of protein powder in a smoothie or oatmeal can make a big difference in meeting your daily needs. It's the simplest way to support recovery and growth. Just mix, shake, and drink. No complicated recipes or meal prep required. It's a small step that can have a big impact on your results. With your protein covered, the rest of your supplements and your training work even better. When you consistently meet your protein needs, you set the foundation for everything else. Better performance, faster recovery, and more noticeable progress. So, whether you're new to fitness or a seasoned athlete, don't overlook the power of this simple, convenient building block. There you have it, the 5 supplements that can actually help you build muscle. But remember, supplements are just 5% of your results. The real magic is in your training, nutrition, and consistency. No supplement replaces hard work, smart eating, and showing up every day. Use supplements to support your foundation, not as a shortcut.